Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. Today I would like to share some tips or tricks that you might not be aware of in Fate Grand Order, because they usually not affect your progress at all throughout the whole game, at least at this point. These are collected from different sources, so I would like to say thank you to you all for your great discovery to help the community of Fate Grand Order. As usual, I have break this into different parts, so if you would like to skip to a specific tips or trick, please use the annotation that I put up in this video. The first one I would like to touch on is to download the full data of the games. You might not be aware, but when you download the game, either from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, or the QO app, you only download the components that make the game playable. While you're playing the game, the app will keep downloading in the background for the remaining data. Usually, this will cause the game to lose connection to the server or hang randomly, and you have to force close the app and open it again, which is a bit annoying. So the solution to this is to download the full data of the game before you actually start playing. In order to do so, all you need to do is go into My Room menu. Now we choose the fourth option and go all the way to the bottom. You will see a button there. Once you click on this button, it will ask you, would you like to download the full data of the game? Wi-Fi connection is recommended, because these remaining data, from my estimation, is about 300 megabytes. So it might take a while depending on your connection, but I would recommend to download them before you actually play the game. Easy, totally worth it. For my case, since I have already downloaded them, so I'm not going to do it again. On to the second trick. You might come across some players that have their name in colors, and you might wonder why they could do that. Are they some special players? Well, they are not, because they know how to use some trick, which I'm going to show you now. First of all, you need to go to this website and pick the color that you want. Under each color, there is a code, and that is what you need. After picking a code that you want, all you have to do is go to My Room menu, then select the third option. This is the master interface, where you can see all your master detail, so your gems, your QP, whatever. And now, remember to pick the code for the color that you want. Then select this option, which is the option to change your name. And in case you don't know, on the right, this option is to change the gender of your master. So currently I'm a female. If you click on that, it will ask you, would you like to change to male master? If you select yes, they will change. But I'm going to show you that because that's not part of this trick. Okay, so we have to change the name and to put the color into our name. So this is the option that we want to use. So click on that. Okay. Now we remove that and we type in the name and the color code in this format. Because I want my name in green, so I will put in this code. Done. As you can see, my name has been changed and my color code has been changed as well. I mean, my color has been changed, not color code. The color has been changed to green, which is what I want. Okay, so that is how you make your name in color. But there is one downside of this, is that you can only put 4 letters or characters in your name if you want to use if you want them to be in color. So here, that is my name and the code. If I try to put in more letter, I won't be able to. But if I remove the code and like this, so the code actually takes some space of your name, and that's the limitation of this. Okay, and that's okay. I'm going to change my name back to my usual because I like this name more than the test name. And that's the second trick for you. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, on to the next one. Well, this one is actually not a trick. It's more like a feature of the game that lots of people are not aware of or haven't known about it yet. You might notice that once you've cleared a chariot quest, you get a green mana prism, and you might wonder what these prisms are used for. Well, by collecting these prisms to a certain amount, you'll be able to trade them for cards that can increase your servant stats. Before I show you where you can trade these cards, I would like to tell a bit more about how to actually obtain more of these green prism. Okay, so the first way obviously is to clear the quest in Chowdia again. So clearing the 10 AP one will get you 1 prism. The 20 AP one will get you 2 prisms. The 40 AP one will get you 3 prism. Okay. So, but the downside of this is these quests are not reset. So once you clear them, you're done. You cannot get any more prism. So the actually best way to do this is to farm the Chowder quest that give you the experience cards. Try to collect the 3-star experience cards as much as you can. Then go to this option, the 4th option, and down all the way here. Click on that. Okay, this is where you actually burn your cards. It say burn, but you can actually get some money from it, even though it's really little. Okay, let's say I want to burn a 3-star card. Say this one. So notice on the right hand side, the first one saying QP, so by burning this card I'll get 50 QP. The below one says 1, and that's in the mana prism you will get after burning this card. So by burning this card I will get 50 QP and 1 mana prism. So if I burn that, okay, it will say okay, whatever. It's just a confirmation message. So if I select the right one, done, it's burned. And you can see at the top, my mana prism went from 30 to 31. You can burn your servant if you don't want them as well. For example, if I want to burn my Lancer, I'll get 1000 QP and 3 mana prism, which I'm not going to do it because I need this one. But yeah, servant will get you more QP and more prism than just experience cards. But because they are so rare, I would not recommend to burn them unless you don't want any of them. Then you can just burn as much as you can. Otherwise, just burn the experience cards. Please note that only 3-star experience cards or above will get you the mana prism. Any 2-star or below won't get you any prism, just the QB only. Okay, so that is how you get the prism. Where you try it? Well, it's right here, right there, just above the burning option. If you click on that, you will see 3 cards that are actually available for trade at the moment. The first one is the experience card. Well, obviously, you don't want this because you already burned your 3-star experience card, right? You don't want to try 20 experience cards just for one. Obviously not. Well, in Chapter again, you can get more than 1 experience card per run. So, the first one is a no-no. The second one, okay, this is what you need, as well as the third one. But I will talk about the third one later. The second one is the HP one. So for one card, once you fuse with your 7, it will increase your 7 HP by 50. And that's what it does. And the same with the third one. But instead of increase your 7 HP, this one will increase your 7 attack, which is 50 points as well. I'll do an example. So I'll get the HP one. Okay, so I try 30 mana prism for one of these. And how am I gonna put it on my 7? Well, it's really easy. Just go to the option where you actually fuse your 7 for experience, which is the first option in here. Click on it. Select the 7. Now I want to increase the HP of my John. Okay, so I select John. And now the next step is to select the card that I just tried for, which is this one. Now, if you notice there, under the experience, there is a 50 points increase in my HP. And see, it's highlighted in yellow. Okay, so if I click on that, done, and you can see my John HP has been increased by 50. And that's actually how it works. Just keep in mind that there is also a limitation to this. Each servant is limited to 20 experience 20 HP cards and 20 attack cards, which make a total of 40. So just keep that in mind. If you try to increase more than 20 of HP or 20 of attack, you won't see any change. So let's say if I want to, I don't have any more cards, so I'll just do it as an example. If I want to put an attack card on my John, the attack will stay as 9869. It won't increase anymore, as my current John is maxed out the attack already. So just keep that in mind. Okay. And that is all you need to know about the mana prism and the start increase card. Just keep in mind. So once your 7 is max level, try to put as many of the start card on your 7 as much as you can. Now on to the last one of this video. One of the most interesting features in this game is that you can interact with your servant in My Room menu, which is what you are seeing right now. that I am actually interacting with my servant, Nero. By tapping on your servant, as you can see, she actually start talking as well as showing her emotion. And by tapping her again, she will show you a different dialogue as well as different emotion. Let's give it a try. Let's try again. So that actually what she does. By maxing the bond with your servant, there will be more dialogue and more emotion to be shown. How to know that you actually max your bond with your servant? Well, just go in here and select your servant. I'm not really maxed the bond with Nero yet, so I'm not going to show hers, but I'm going to show you my John instead. As you can see here, there are 5 diamond icons in different colors. It's saying level 5 out of 5. That means that my bond with my John is maxed out. Okay. Now you can actually change the servant that you want to interact in the My Room menu. All you have to do is to click on the heart icon on the left, which is this one. Okay, remember it was Nero that I was interacting in my room. Okay, so if I click on this, it will ask me for a confirmation message. Just select yes. Okay, that's done. Now all we have to do is to go back to My Room menu, and here we go. John is here in the place of Nero, and just like Nero, you just click on her. So just like you seeing there, my John actually been speaking in different dialogues as well as showing her different emotions. Okay, it's a shame that I couldn't understand Japanese, otherwise it would be more interesting that way. But at least it is something that you might want to play around while waiting for your AP to be regenerated. So just to play around with it. It is quite fun actually. And guys, that is all from me today. If you find my video helpful, please like, and even better, subscribe to my channel for more video in the future. If you have any question or any suggestion for future videos, please put your comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, take care and bye for now.